Blessed are the legend makers with their rhyme of things not found within recorded time. Honored are the legends, this once not of time, but of my mind's eye. Through thickness of brush and candlelit keeps, to the delving of dungeons of greatest deeps. With lecherous fits of a lich and the terrible stomps of the Tarrasque, it is in their defeat that we so often bask. I've been pretending these villains in your stay, granting you riches beyond measure or display. From the binding of dragons to staking the vampire's heart, clinking up flagons we could never be torn apart. By which fact there were many faces to play, each with a distinctive masquerade. From the barbarian's rage to the wizard's force cage, by the warlock's blast or a fighter's many attacks, the bard's muses which all of us sang, or the druid changing to wield claw and fang. The dashing rogue who hides from the light, opposed to the paladin in their holy smite. The sorceress sundry summoned from those with innate talent, while the pious cleric prays to attain such valor. The ranger who roams, whose arrows fly true, or the artificer who could always teach us a thing or two. Monks meditating on a misty mountain top, but there are infinite classes if you homebrew non-stop. However, it's not with spells, swords, bows, or axes. It has always been imagination which fuels this axis of bringing these heroes to life with breathtaking stories, or villains if we're feeling a bit ornery. There is not one limit of this fine dance, and for this you should consider giving this game a chance. It's our oldest tradition to tell stories around the fire. Who knows of the tales that will transpire? With some courage and no small amount of luck, you too could join in the story to remove the muck which so often plagues our hearts, that of life and of grief. So why not sit down and enjoy this relief from this valley of tears, our plain of shared sorrow, from the pain of having to wake up tomorrow. But today we roll with our dodecahedrals, and we garner that feeling of stepping into our cathedral. To see the stories of old play out by our hands, or forging new ones, tiny as the grain of sands. They might be small to the world around you and I, but to us they are the stories we tell time after time. We clear our schedules and make room for more friends, as this is a story which conceivably has no end. It warms my heart every time I remember when we all decided to sit down that cold, lonely December and draft up some sheets and muster our strength and begin reading prints with a desirable length. We rolled up our sleeves and we played our parts, taking refuge in each other, even though we may be far apart. So with all of this said, be sure to seek out adventure along your way. Oh, and just one more question. Are you free next Saturday?